Pierce is answering Jeka's fusillage of punches here. And back to Jeka up into the corner in point of fact, pushed him into the corner, the neutral corner, but Jeka's trying to fight his way out of it. Pierce is trying to keep him in there with punching.
The strength of Pierce there is very interesting.
It is, and he's able to hold Jeka into the corner and keep punching away to the body more than anything else. Some of the ringside supporters are becoming agitated, but no doubt you'd expect that because this is a very big fight here, the light middleweight championship of Australia. That's an interesting point you made about Pierce's strength in Scotty, because he was able to hold Jeka in that corner, wasn't he?
Yeah, and with really, he did that with ease. There was not even, it didn't appear to be any pressure upon him to
get pushed out.
Yeah.
Pierce is certainly prepared to mix it with Jeka, there's no doubt about that. Oh, and Pierce comes back, hit Jeka with a solid right. Jeka comes back with some body punching. Pierce is in the corner. He's pounding away at the moment. And
some idiot has just thrown something into the ring.
Some of the ringside people getting somewhat agitated. Keith Ellis is on his feet. Jeka is on the ropes, and Pierce.
There's a big cut. There's a cut on Danny Pierce's eye, I think. Look at Danny Pierce's left eye.
He's got a cut eye, Pierce.
Cut on Pierce's left eye.
Left eye, is it? Well, I didn't see the punch or whatever caused that, but
it's a fair gash.
That looks like a significant cut. He's trying to, the trainer there is trying to patch it up with Vaseline, but I mean, I don't know whether or not that will be sufficient. But Dr. Peter Lewis, the ringside doctor, is having a good look at that left eye.
It's not bleeding. It's they've been able to contain the bleeding in the corner.
Yeah, but the Pierce's corner seems to be lacking an eye man, Scotty. The trainer has put the Vaseline on it, but it's handy if you've got a quasi-medical expert there, a good eye man in the corner. So the Ellis corner's got Keith Ellis Senior.
Normally you'd put some adrenaline 1 to 1,000, apply that with force to the eye to make sure that it stops bleeding. Now they were quite fortunate in that instance; they were able to put the Vaseline on and it has stopped bleeding.
Yeah.
But there's a big chance that's going to open up again very early in this round.
Well, if that opens up, young Pierce will be in a lot of trouble because that'll drip straight into his eye. Jeka threw a big left that missed. He missed again with the left. Pierce got out of there. Pierce again, beautiful lateral movement from Pierce to get out of trouble on the ropes there.
Yeah, Pierce is excellent on his feet. He boxes, he moves, he gets himself in, or gets himself out of trouble very well.
His footwork is absolutely top class.
He's got good head movement. He, as soon as Lim Jeka gets into distance, he's ducking and ready to move. So he doesn't. It's very hard to hit with a flush punch.
Oh, no doubt about that. Making it very hard for Jeka. Jeka trying to measure what he's going to do with Pierce now is proving to be a very tough customer to fight. Jeka trying to measure Pierce. Pierce waiting.
Well, Jeka's using his strength. He's using his power. He's coming in. He's cutting the ring off, trying to cut the ring off from Pierce. And he throws his punches. If he misses, he's ready to duck and get away from the counter punch, which is was of critical importance.
Very, very important. And now Pierce has come in there. He's got the right arm wrapped around the neck of Jeka. So spin him around. Pierce is using all of the ring too. He's using the ring beautifully, Pierce. Staying out of trouble.
I think that last round took a bit out of both of them. They might be getting their breath, are you?
Yeah, that's a good point, that, because they've slowed the pace somewhat in this third round. Reorganising themselves. Pearce is playing a very defensive role here, perhaps allowing himself time to let that eye settle down.
Yeah, there was a bit of a head clash in there on the ropes, and Pearce wasn't at all happy with it.
Yeah,
tremendous left hand. Yeah.
Pearce got a push in the face with the right, no damage done there. And he did hit him there, Jeka, with the right to the side of the head where that eye is. Pearce is probably trying to protect that eye a bit now too, which is probably the other reason why this round slowed up a little bit.
He's done a good job protecting it because it hasn't opened up again this round.
Not at all. Well, Jeka hasn't been able to hit it because Pearce has been able to dance away from everything he's thrown at him, which has been phenomenal footwork from Pearce.
Yeah, he just unfortunately hasn't done enough work this round, Pearce, as he had done in the previous 2 rounds. He was doing equal amount of work.
Yep. And there goes the end of round 3. And Pearce did an excellent job there in being able to protect that cut eye, which it was not reopened. And hopefully we might find that the trainer here will be able to rectify that damage.
Okay, well now they're putting the adrenaline 1-to-1000 on the eye.
What's in that, adrenaline or something?
Yeah, it's adrenaline 1-to-1000.
1-to-1000, and that will try and close the cut up, Scotty, will it?
Yeah, it's a coagulant basically. So what that does is helps it congeal. They cover the cut with the adrenaline, and then they put Vaseline over the top of that to work as a sealant.
Oh. Well, hopefully that'll do the job. Begin to wonder why they weren't able to do that at the end of the last round. They didn't have the medical equipment there. Hopefully now that eye work will hold together because this has got the hallmarks of a great bout here.
Oh, hasn't it? This is.
Yes, we move
first
into the
3 rounds have been tremendous.
Been magnificent.
And Jeka is just supremely fit. I was watching him in his corner, and he's, he couldn't even blow out a candle. He's not puffing at all. He's very composed. He's certainly calmed down. I think he was very, very pumped up at the start of the fight, but he's now got his composure. He's putting it together. He's picking his shots.
Starting to relax a bit more and move his way into his routine. But Pearce is still proving to be a very hard target for Lim Jeka.
He's an extremely hard target, but the fight's just starting to find a bit of a rhythm where, Jeka is certainly the aggressor,
yes.
with Pearce being the mover and to get away and getting in and out of action.
It's been phenomenal stuff, and his footwork, Pearce, has been excellent. Jeka thumping away at the mid-region. Oh, Fox the right hand there, Jeka, and just allowed that situation to waft away. He wasn't too concerned about that. As they shape up again, Pearce came in low, but wasn't able to really hit pay dirt.
Now, Pearce is working a lot harder this round than what he did in the previous round.
Trying to make the fight a bit more from that point of view.
The previous round, I think he was worried about the eye and sort of took the round off and walked into a very nice left-right combination, or right-left combination, sorry.
Well, he's managing to dive under a couple of Jeka's punches too, which is obviously helping him because it's the double effect of being able to keep that eye away from trouble and also no scoring punches.
Yeah, the other concern is if that eye swells, if he gets a lot of swelling on top of the eye, it can really hamper the vision.
Yes, that would be a problem. Well, we're into a lot of slugging work here at the ring area near to the commentary area. Jeka's on the ropes now and Pearce hitting with a couple of body shots. Jeka's turned him around, but Pearce bounced out. He won't become engaged in those slugfests in the corner. There's no need for him to do that.
Oh! Beautiful left cross.
Came straight off the ropes then, Pearce.
Yeah, right on the chin.
Oh, he's in a bit of trouble. Jeka is starting to pound away with the left and right hands. Pearce is going to slug it with him. He won't. He started to move out of there. He should get out of there, but he's going to slug it with him. As Jeka throws a left hand that didn't have much power in it. Pearce got out of trouble there.
I'm surprised he stayed in there for as long as he did. There were openings to get out on the left-hand side of Jeka, and he didn't take them.
Oh, good left hand from Pearce, caught Jeka on the jaw. And Jeka came back with a couple of clubbing right hands to the side of the head. This Pearce is tough though. Whoa, he can take it and dish it out.
But Jeka is really clubbing him this round. He's getting with big
think
shots.
Danny Boy has had worse than this before. And in the Ellis corner, as Pearce makes his way back to his corner, he is in a...
Wow, that was a huge round. That was sensational.
Oh, absolutely. This is fantastic stuff, this. And Pearce, who at times looked to be in a bit of trouble, was able to move out of it without too much difficulty.